time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 Sjporr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Keg Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors. Howdy folks, Sjporr here from Little Face Brewing. Sitting here reading the March and April edition of Zymurgy magazine, and lo and behold, what do I see on page 65 but Colorado fly fisherman himself, Travis. Check that out. He has made it to the edition of Zymurgy magazine, which is awesome. That is so cool. The third annual Lafayette Homebrew Supply Pro-Am competition fundraiser. There's an article in here on what those fellows have going on. And looks like a couple recipes in here. Bluish Blueberry Double IPA, which is fantastic. I don't know, we go into... If you don't have your Zymurgy magazine, you should get your order in. I mean, these are fantastic. They're full of great information, great articles. Fellow brew tubers make their way on and into Zymurgy magazine, and it's full of good recipes, techniques. It's kind of what we're all about, right? So pick up your Zymurgy today and see what Travis is doing. He made it in there. Gary, Main Brew Guy, has made it into an edition a couple years ago, so fellow brew tubers, make it in here. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I have got myself my edition of the 2016 Sjporr Challenge, the Ginger Kolsch. Cheers to you, folks. That's a fine beer. I'm here to give you a little bit of an update on what's going on with the 2016 Sjporr Challenge. Beers have finally, after miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and more miles and then even more of travel, have finally made it to some of their final destinations. This has been stressful this year. The international shipping side of it has been a bit of a nightmare. I've actually had to send out the New Zealand box twice. Jonathan had to send out the European boxes twice. So I do believe that there's actually some folks over in Spain, and there's two folks over on the European stage that haven't received their beers. Knock on wood that they get them here in the next couple days. Those across the U.S. that made it into the finals, they have their beers and they're starting to rate them. So, if you're this far along, if you've made it to the finals of the 2016 Sjporr Challenge and you have some of the beers, start rating them. Let's get them in, let's get them counted, and let's crown who the world's best homebrewer is in 2016. It's that time. It's an exciting time. And I can't wait to be able to sit down here and give you guys the results of that, and then to send out the trophy to that person. Breakdown of what it was. It was brew a sessionable beer for a thirsty world. So it was quite a challenge for brewers, because most home brewers only are brewing beers that are in the 5% and higher. I mean, for us, 5% beer is a sessionable beer, but we put the cap on it 4.5%, and it's really hard to hide flaws in a beer that has that low of an ABV. And I tell you what, the beers that I've tasted through this were all world-class, phenomenal beers. This was probably the toughest one to date to try and actually pick out what you like the best, because they were all top-notch beers. My goodness, they were fantastic. So, stay tuned. The results will be coming out here very soon. Normally, we would be done. However, the international shipping has drawn this out a lot further than what we had expected. But fear not. The winner will be crowned soon. The 2016 Sjporr Challenge, world's best home brewer brewing a sessionable beer for a thirsty world. I'm digging it. I am super excited. I can't wait to let you all know who the winners are on that. So, again, stay tuned. It's coming. And also stay tuned for the 2017 Sjporr Challenge. It's going to be probably, I'm not afraid to say that this might be the best one yet. If I can pull all together what I have up here, I'm thinking that you folks are going to really dig it. Alrighty. I took up enough of your time. This is Sjporr from Little Face Brewing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. Brew beer. Brew wonderful beer. Brew the best beer in the world. Or be the world's best home brewer. Think about that. Cheers.